In today's health alerts, a new study revealing that leaded gasoline exposure may have contributed to millions of mental health cases in the U.S. Findings published in the Journal of Child Psychology and Psychiatry estimate that Generation X was the most impacted. Chief Health Editor Dr. Partha Nandi here with us now. And Dr. Nandi, we're talking about how gasoline affects the body.
Yeah, it's important, right? So if you've struggled with mental health issues, this study might offer some insight into why. Now, starting in the 1920s, right, we knew that cars ran on gasoline that contained lead to help engine performance and leaded gas. And we were talking about this, Simon and I. So wasn't really fully banned until 1996, so not that long ago. So anyone born before then really could be at risk of harmful effects. Now, for the study, the researchers looked at this, data on lead levels in kids, how leaded gasoline was used, and trends in mental health conditions. And here's what they found. Roughly 151 million mental health diagnoses may be attributed to lead exposure. That's a lot. So how does lead impact the body? Well, lead is a toxic metal that harms nearly every organ, especially the brain. It interferes with how the brain develops and functions. This can contribute to mental health issues like anxiety, depression, ADHD. And the study found that Americans born before leaded gas was banned have faced higher rates of mental health challenges. And this Generation X, those born from 66 to 86, was hit the hardest. But it's not just diagnosable conditions. Lead exposure may also cause subtle changes in behavior or personality. So important stuff there.
So what can be done to address this widespread problem and its impacts?
Yeah, important question, right? So first of all, it's important for institutions to invest in research and work towards eliminating lead from the environment completely. However, for the average person, first be aware of potential lead sources, right? We talked about gasoline, and lead was phased out of pipes in 1986 and paint in 1978. But if you live in a home built before then, be mindful of these hazards, especially during renovations. If you're concerned, please ask your doctor, for a lead test, especially for kids. But please know that once lead has entered the body, its effects often can be irreversible, and treatments like chelation therapy are not always effective or safe for everyone. So to reduce or prevent further exposure, do this: find and remove the sources of lead. Also, it's super important to focus on a healthy lifestyle to limit the harm. So exercise, eat a nutritious diet, and avoid alcohol and smoking. These can all help your body cope. And listen, if you're dealing with anxiety, depression, or ADHD, there are ways to manage these issues, including therapy, support groups, and self-care practices. Now, working with your doctor and a professional can help you create a personalized plan. So I think people need to be aware that these sources exist, what lead can do, and then if they feel like there's a problem, go to your doctor.
Yeah, and considering the age and when that stuff was banned, it's all important to know.
Yeah, it's less than 30 years ago, right?
Yeah, thank you, Doctor.
Hey, my pleasure, of course.
Dave? Oh, and if you have a health question for the doctor, you can email him, Dr. Nandi, at askdrnandi.com, or send it to us on Facebook or on X. Dave?